Hey guys, welcome back. We're doing another reading wrap up for the month of September. Honestly, this was kind of a slower reading month. I did end up reading 8 books, so that's not terrible, but like throughout the majority of the month, I was in a really bad slump because I finished releasing 10, as you know, and just nothing was comparing, nothing was hitting, and honestly, I think that, I don't know. I couldn't get through books fast. Like usually it would take me from like 5 to 7 days to finish a book. So I was a little worried because usually my reading goal for the month is at least 7 books a month. And I was going real slow. But I ended up reaching it. So everything was fine. Thank goodness. But yeah, we're gonna go over all the books I read. As you can see, there's some annotations here. So that's exciting. We'll start off with the first book I read. Don't mind Olive, she's causing a ruckus because I won't let her on my bed. The first book that I read in September was Funny Story by Emily Henry. It's about Daphne and Miles. Basically, Daphne's with her fiance and then Miles is with his girlfriend, and their partners are like best friends with each other. They've been childhood best friends their whole lives, and they end up breaking up with Miles and Daphne to be with each other. Leaves them in a pretty sticky situation, so Daphne ends up living with Miles because she needs to find an apartment soon. So it's very forced proximity, obviously. I enjoyed it throughout. It's definitely one of my top Emily Henry books. I really enjoyed that. Usually, I'm not really an Emily Henry girly. I haven't really found like an all-time favorite Emily Henry books yet, so hopefully someday. But I thought maybe this would be it for me. It wasn't, but that's okay. I really enjoyed their friendship and like the slow build up to their relationship, because I don't know, they kind of started off as acquaintances. They didn't really talk to each other in the beginning, and then they slowly started to build a friendship, and then you could kind of see their relationship grow, which I thought was super cute. Really like that. The ending bugged me a little bit though, just with the miscommunication in it. I just feel like I just always hate a miscommunication trope, and it can always drop my rating. It just frustrates me so much because apparently no one knows how to talk to each other in romance books. So it's like super frustrating for me. So that kind of annoyed me, and I was very frustrated. So that definitely dropped the rating, but throughout the whole thing I was enjoying it. I was reading kind of slow though. It took me a bit to like get into it, but yeah, overall I rated it 4 stars. Pretty average, pretty good. I think it's my second favorite Emily Henry book, yeah, as of right now. I haven't read Great Big Beautiful Life yet, but we probably won't read that for a bit. We'll get to it when we get to it, but that's my thoughts and feelings. If I were to rank all of the Emily Henry books I've read so far, because I've read all of them except for Great Big Beautiful Life, I would say Book Lovers, Funny Story, People We Meet on Vacation, but that's like interchangeable. I feel like I kind of have the same thoughts and feelings on them. So, but as of right now, since I read this most recent, I would say Book Lovers, Funny Story, People We Meet on Vacation, Beach Read, and then Happy Place. I just hate a second chance romance, so that's why Happy Place is at the bottom. But yeah, that's my thoughts, feelings, and opinions. We'll see going forward what I rate the other Emily Henry books. I really want a 5-star Emily Henry book because I feel like everyone has their favorite and I haven't gotten that yet. Also, look at the background. So fall. Also, I have my fall pillow. It's so exciting, and I wore my fall shirt. I wanted this video to be very fall. Isn't that so exciting? Look at the tree. Either shaking her head at me. Why are you being nice? Also, I have a little, you can't see it, but I have a little fall blanket right here. I'll insert a picture. Here's a picture. It's like got ghosts and stuff on it. It's super cute. I love it. Moving forward. The next book that I read in September was Assassin's Blade by Sarah J Maas. Okay, this is about Selena. She is an assassin and we're kind of just going on her missions with her, basically. I don't want to say too much just because I don't want to spoil anything, because everything is like, it's got some lore and stuff into it. So basically the premise is Selena is an assassin and she works for Arobin, and she's basically his assassin, and she does jobs that he assigns her with. That's all I can really say. So yeah, this is the prequel to Throne of Glass, and I've heard 2 different ways to read it. People either say to read Throne of Glass first and then read this one third, because it is the prequel to Selena's story, and Throne of Glass is kind of like the beginning. So that's like the order that it came out. But I've heard people say to read Assassin's Blade first, because then we really get to know Selena. We really learn her story prior to the events in Throne of Glass and the rest of the series. So we like understand her more, and then you go on with that. And it takes place, it's like Assassin's Blade, and then immediately afterwards it goes right into Throne of Glass. So the timelines are pretty like close together. Yeah, I chose to do Assassin's Blade first because I wanted to know the main character, and I wanted to go along with the timeline of the story, and that I don't know, I thought I would enjoy that more, and I did. I really did. I really enjoyed this book. I was like, I really like Selena. She's a badass. I really like Sam. Such a great story with them, and their different jobs that they went on were very entertaining, very stressful. And I don't know, I just feel like I really enjoyed that, and I really got to know them as characters, and I think Selena's so cool, and I love her. I think she's my favorite female protagonist in the Sarah J. Maas universe so far. Feyre's up there, but I feel like I like Nesta more than Feyre. And sorry, from ACOTAR, by the way. This is not from Throne of Glass. In ACOTAR, this is probably an unpopular opinion, but I like Nesta more than Feyre. I love Feyre. I just feel like Nesta's so misunderstood. And A Court of Silver Flames was my favorite book in the ACOTAR series. Anyway, doesn't even matter. Yeah, overall, I rated Assassin's Blade 4.5 stars. Really, really liked it. Oh my god, it ripped my heart out. I was distraught at the ending. I don't think I was sobbing, like hyperventilating sobbing. This like hurt me. And everyone was saying that you think ACOTAR is sad, and then you read Throne of Glass and you're like, your soul is destroyed. I understand now. And I only read 1 book. Like, now I'm scared, because I just started reading Throne of Glass now. So now I'm getting a little nervous. But yeah, overall, loved it, ate it up, left no crumbs. I'm really scared to read the rest of the series to see what happens and what goes down. Wish me luck, girlies. I'm very frightened. Okay, the next book I read in September was Mile High by Liz Tom Ford. This is about, what is her name? Stevie and, what is his name? This is about, Mile High is about Stevie and Evan. And basically Evan is on a pro hockey team, and they're going on their little competitions and games all over the country, and Stevie is his flight attendant. So there's something going on there's that basically. And yeah, she's not allowed to date or get to be doing anything with the players. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I was reading it, and I'm not even gonna lie, it was so slow, and I just didn't really care about the main couple. Like, they got on my nerves. They didn't get on my nerves. It just, like, I couldn't get myself to care about them. I didn't really care about the overall plot and premise of the book. I honestly was finishing it because I wanted to get it out of the way and get it done, because I heard the rest of the series is, like, super good. I just did not care about Stevie and Evan. I didn't, and I was so bored reading it throughout the entire thing. Like, I just could not get into it. the last page was my favorite page because that means I was done. It wasn't terrible. I was so bored. I don't know if it's because I was in a slump or if I was just like not enjoying the book. I don't know, but overall I rated this one 3 stars. Wasn't my favorite out of the books I read this month. I don't know, everyone like really hypes up this series and this book specifically, so I was like, really? Oh, I was kind of, I don't know, I just feel like I was disappointed because I thought it was gonna be so good and I was gonna eat it up in like 5 stars, but wasn't for me. But I will be continuing the series. I probably won't be reading it for a while and getting back into it for a while because that book took a lot out of me and I need a breather because that was like, I don't know. I was so bored. Sorry if you get upset. It's just my opinion, girlies. Don't be mad at me. The next book I read is The Song of Achilles. This is about Patroclus and Achilles. It's basically in Patroclus's point of view, and we kind of see his life with Achilles, and like there's like the gods involved and there's war and there's all that stuff. So that's like the main premise. You get to like basically grow up with Patroclus and Achilles in a way. I think my slump just like really was like fucking up books for me. I'm not even gonna lie. Cause I was really bored reading this one too. I wasn't like as bored with Mile High. I was definitely enjoying it more than Mile High, and I did enjoy it more than Mile High. I just couldn't, it took a while for me to get into it and like enjoy the plot. And there were like weird points in the plot that really made me uncomfortable and kind of gave me the ick. So I was a little bit like, oh, okay. I didn't like that very much. But I think the ending like really made up for it because I was gonna rate it lower, but then I read the ending. The ending was so good, and I kind of like assumed what was gonna happen with the ending, but it definitely helped my rating go up. I really enjoyed it, and it was like so sad, but it was so good, and I just think it was like, it was perfect. I think it really closed off the story nicely and helped me understand their characters and enjoy their characters more because I wasn't a big fan of their characters throughout the whole thing. So yeah, that definitely helped. Overall, I rated it 3.5 stars. It was going to be lower up until the ending. So that's that. The next book that I read was People Watching. This is about, I don't even know their names, and I'm not going to go look because I don't really care. This is basically about this girl. She lives in this town and her mom has dementia. And then this guy, the male main character, he comes into town because his brother is moving to town because he's making his own brewery in town and his own business. So he's helping him basically set up to open his business and start his business before it opens at the end of summer. And they kind of crossed paths and we kind of see their story and them meeting each other. So yeah, oh my God. I was like entertained in the beginning. I was like, okay, this man knows he's hot. He's got the tattoos. He's so cool, whatever. And then I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it was super rushed, and I feel like they only really had sexual chemistry. They did not really, I didn't see any emotional chemistry with them. And if you know me, I love a good emotional love story where they connect, not physically immediately, and it just like, it really rubbed me the wrong way because I was like, what the heck? And I just feel like there was too much smut in this book. Like, I was expecting like a cute little fall read, whatever, and I just feel like it was just purely physical, and I just feel like it was so rushed, and they just met each other and they were already like, I don't know. And especially because, I don't know, I just feel like the way the male main character was portrayed in the beginning, I feel like his views and like personality switched like super quick, and it just didn't feel very natural to me. So the characters were very one-dimensional, I will say. I didn't really like know about their lore, all that stuff. I mean, I knew about their lore, but it was very one-dimensional, and I wanted to know more about them and know them deeper in their what they love and all of this stuff. And I just feel like I didn't really know them. I just knew like the base of them, and I don't know. So definitely was my favorite read of this month. Either I think I disliked it more than Mile High, but overall I rated it 3 stars. It was the same rating as Mile High, so. But didn't really enjoy. Fun fall read though, like to get me into fall. So that was good because I was really craving fall, and it was like super warm out when I was reading it. So yeah, that's my thoughts, feelings, and vibes on that. Ah my gosh, okay. The next book that I read in September was Keeper of the Lost Cities by Shannon Messenger. If you know me, this is my favorite series of all time. Like, I have been reading this series since 5th grade. I have been invested. I've read every single book the year it comes out, when it comes out, whatever. And it's a chunky series. Chunky. I'm obsessed. It's about Sophie. She lives with the humans, and she finds out that she isn't human, and she has to relearn and rediscover her life because she's very different from the other humans because she can read minds. So she learns some things, and she has to basically adjust to living in the lost cities because she is an elf. So there's some shit going down, some mysteries going down that you learn, and it's so good. The found family in this book and in this series, I love it. I love it. You don't even get you get the found family in this one, but like as you read the whole series, it like gets deeper and deeper and better and better and better. I eat this book up every single time I read it. What the fuck am I saying? I read it in a day. And I was reading it because I really wanted to get out of a slump because none of these books were hitting for me other than like Assassin's Blade. And I just really needed something to help get me out of my slumps that I could like binge read, easy peasy, get me going, especially because I wasn't reading. I was nearing the end of September and I was running out of days to reach my reading goal for the month. So I read this to get out of my slump, and I annotated it. Oh my gosh, look at all those. Love. The blue ones are important moments in the book, and then the pink ones are a certain love interest that I love. I won't name names, but if you know, you know. Yeah. Overall, rated this one 4 stars. It's not my favorite in the whole series, but this is what got me into the series and made me obsessed. This is the beginning of my obsession. So 4 stars. Everyone read it. I need you to get into the series. It's so good. It is long, I won't even lie, and it's still not done. So it's a commitment, but I think it's worth it. The next book that I read was Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home. I was continuing the Magnolia Park series, and I do have a vlog on that if you want to watch it. I'll link it down below just for you. It's just like, it's basically just continuing Magnolia and BJ's story, and that's all I can say about that, just because there's like a lot of spoilers, so I can't really explain what it's about and what's really happening. So yeah, I ate this book up, loved the drama, loved everything that was happening. I definitely enjoyed it more than Magnolia Parks, for sure. I think I like Daisy Hates more than Magnolia Parks, A Long Way Home, but I did rate them the same because they were just like, I felt that rating in my soul. But I'm definitely enjoying Daisy Hates more. But the build up and the ending, there was like so much drama. I was eating up the drama, so Gossip Girl. Magnolia and BJ were pissing me off, getting on my nerves, but that happens every freaking book, so I wasn't really surprised. The ending though, oh my god. Oh my god. I literally, like, my heart dropped. Like, I can't even, like, explain the emotions I felt. Oh my god, the ending like hurt me. I didn't cry. Very near cried. I was like, it was heartbreaking. I was not expecting that. Like, cause everything was going so great and I was like, what is happening? I literally have a chapter left. Like, what is gonna happen? Oh my god. Oh my god. I literally can't even comprehend what happened. I like need to continue the series. Overall, rated it 4.5 stars. Like, insane. I binge read it. It was so good. I'm so upset though, and I literally can't stop thinking about it. So I need to continue. I need to finish Magnolia BJ story. I can't even stand this. Oh my gosh. I can't. That's all I can say about it. 4.5 stars. Ate it up, left no crumbs. Now on to the last book that I read. Oh, she's drum rolling. Last book I read in September. Keeper of the Lost Cities Exile. It's Keith. That's Keith on the cover. And you don't know her. I won't say her name. But this is basically continuing Sophie's story in the Lost Cities and like her experiences and more mysteries going down, more drama unfolding, more intense, crazy things, mysteries, everything. It's just insane. Keith is a lot more prevalent in this book, which I love, but it's more towards the end. Obviously, I annotated it more, annotated again. I annotated a lot more than the first book. I was very surprised. I didn't finish this one as quick. It took me like 3 days to finish, which I love this series. This book is definitely I think it's honestly the most stressful book in the whole series. I broke out from this book. That's how stressed I was. And I know what happens and I read it. I hate a certain point in this book. It gets really stressful, really annoying. This is also the book where I start to hate some characters. So, that I liked in the beginning. They're like good characters, but I don't like them. Sorry if you're a Fitz lover. He sucks. Sorry.
Can't say that.
This is not a safe space for Fitz lovers.
Uh-oh.
That's all I gotta say. Anyway.
You're gonna get some...
So good though. Ate it up.
Some followers.
It's definitely not my favorite out of the whole series. Honestly, it's not my least favorite, but it's not my most favorite. So overall, I rated it 3.75 stars. It's entertaining. It's good. Keeps in it a lot. I initially, when I first reread it and rated it, because I never really read it and rated it. I just kind of read the whole series. But the last time I read it, it was a reread last summer. I rated it 3 stars, but I don't think it deserved a 3 star. I was like, why did I think at that point I only rated like whole star ratings, but now I do like 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, like that kind of thing. So I definitely bumped it up from where it was at. Oh, but it didn't deserve a 4 star, but it also didn't deserve a 3 star. Like, it's better than a 3 star. So overall, 3.75 stars. I love this series. Obsessed. I will think about it forever and yap about it forever. If you can't tell, I have entered my Keeper of Lost Cities era once again. You will not hear the end of it from me. You will be sick of me. I'm sorry, but that's just what's gonna be happening. Yeah. These are the books I read in September. I really hope you enjoyed. This is basically, yeah, these are all the books I read. Hopefully I'm fully out of my slump. I am starting school now, so I'm worried that I'm gonna get right back into a slump after I just got out of one, but fingers crossed we don't. We're gonna try to read books that like keep my interest. So yeah, fingers crossed I don't get in a slump. I hope you enjoyed this video and my thoughts and opinions on these books. If you have any thoughts or opinions or don't agree with some of my opinions, please be nice, but comment your thoughts down below and the vibes, everything. I really hope you enjoyed. Yeah, definitely read Keeper of Lost Cities. My favorite series of all time. Like, literally, give it a little read. Isla's reading it right now. She's about to finish the first book, and she has been going, like, overall, yeah, that's all the books I read. I will see you guys whenever I see you next. I don't know when that will be. It'll probably be a Daisy Hates reading vlog. That's what I'm thinking, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys whenever.